We've seen the movie and had our drinks. Where should we go next?
We've got some time to spare. How about we walk around nearby? There's lots of interesting shops in Lumina.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys take care of yourself, Wise. I'll be right back. Hello, Wise?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. Don't forget I'm even stronger than Lighter. And besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
You sounded so serious just now. I thought something bad was about to happen.
Sorry to scare you. That guy was really dangerous for an ordinary person. He could have hurt someone. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, I am a little lost right now. Hey, why?
¿Por qué llevo a esta coleona? A ver, este está aquí al lado, mi coleguita. Hostia. ¡Qué locura! Hostias, mi colega.
The data should have finished copying by now. And it's getting dark. Let's head back to the outer. Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the Outer Ring want to live here.
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could apply for citizenship.
Me? Never thought about it. Even now, being here in the city, I still feel like I belong in the Outer Ring.
Wise, it really is you. Long time no see. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
We're doing good, thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop by my store.
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? You seem close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the Outer Ring, I've just never thought about leaving. So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Torrid Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option. When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
Don't say that, Caesar. You have your own strengths too. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us, but you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the
I think anyone else would do the same, right? Making sure everyone has enough. But hearing you say that makes me feel I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great group of friends supporting me. Now it's time to focus on Torrid Inferno. Pompey is a great opponent.
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moore stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The motor lake's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Estoy listo, cabrón. Hay más experiencia, ¿no? Mi colega. Bombo, mega bombo club. Mega bombo club.
I shall follow. I'm at your disposal.
Once, head maybe.
Let's take a break.
por mis colegas.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals, watching on TV, listening on the radio, and cheering like it's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here. 30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young band performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning to here. And in just a few minutes, new heroes will recreate the legendary tour.
I didn't expect so many people. I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gap to give everyone a front row seat to this grand event. Every Tour d'Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the Hollow. Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions. Defending, we got the Vanquishers, Pompey, Lucius, and Mars. Challenging, we have the Sons of Paladon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter. The rules are simple. Charge into the Hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spot Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord.
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. The showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best and try not to bore me.
All right, folks, take your positions. The Tour d'Inferno, the Vanquishers, and the Sons of Paladon are neck and neck as they pass the floor. Can we expect an epic showdown in the Hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come!
Combo clap. Combo clap. ¡Yo! ¡Qué guapo, cabrón! ¡Opa! Me apoya. Desliza para moverte a los lados. A ver, esto, vale. Mantén pulsado para consumir y acelerar. Puedes. Pero ¿con qué pulso, mamón? Pulsa para ejecutar una evasión. Puedes esquivar o está. Hostias, qué guau. A ver. Opa, opa. Pero ¿cómo le doy el turbo, mi colegón? Esquivo, miro tus derechos, no tenés. ¡Ey! Calma.
Alright, we're in the
Vale.
hollow.
Everyone,
Vale.
follow this path down into the depths of the hollow.
Esquivo tus derechos, no tenés.
I'll monitor
¡Dios!
this
¡Voy con una flecha, cabrón! ¡Ey! Calma. Esquivo. ¡Oh! Soy bien bomba. Bombo clap. ¿Qué coño es esto? ¡Hostia, el Mario Kart, tú! ¡Vamos! ¡Hostia! Voy con una flecha, voy. ¡Ay, ey! ¿Cómo me ha dado, Robo.
That's what you get for being so slow.
¡Bombo clap! ¡Ay!
More ether crystals around.
¡Ey! ¡Le he dado el círculo, hijo de puta!
Everybody be careful.
¡Bombo clap! ¡Ay! Esquivo.
There's a huge building over there.
Era muy rápido, creo.
Probably an oil refinery.
Bombo clap.
Big Daddy told me this place used
Bombo
to be
clap.
incredible.
Uy, le he dado muy. Me equivoco, tú, soy gilipollas. ¡Bombo clap! ¡Ahora, bombo clap! Esquivo. Mierda, te lo haré. Esquivo. ¡Bombo clap!
Warning.
No
Fire
quería esto.
detected on the road ahead.
¡Bombo clap! ¡Bombo clap! ¡Oh! ¡Eh! ¡Le he dado! ¡Hijo de puta! ¡Bombo clap! ¡Bombo clap!
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Soy una puta flecha, cabrón. ¡Bombo clap! Que le he dado el círculo otra vez. Me está robando, me está estafando. ¡No! ¡Voy con una puta flecha, cabrón! ¡Voy con una puta flecha, cabrón! Dale, calma, me cago en Dios.
Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
¡Qué guapo!
What's that sound? The ground's shaking.
Shake, shake. Uy, el círculo ahí.
Everyone,
¡No veo nada, cabrón! Hostia, está guapo, en verdad, Y 200 de experiencia por este pedazo de mierda. Fuck. Me he tenido que dar 500 puntazos.
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your bang boo all right?
I'm fine. How are you holding up?
I'm all right, just a few scratches. I'll live. The only problem is, it's just you and me now. When the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up...
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route. Recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
A significant release of energy. You mean an explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here...
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait a minute. Isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
What did you say, Wise? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
Since we found this stuff, it wasn't an accident. We were sabotaged.
What? Who did this? Couldn't be... But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he...
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, Second Assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh hey, Proxy, it's you! What are you calling me for? Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Why, something's wrong. Fairy says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberately blocking information from the Hollow. And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Wise's guess makes sense.
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or...
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
Got it. Phaethon will respect and follow your decision.
Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Wise, Caesar, you two should get going. You've got to regroup with Lighter and Lucy.
Bombo clap, cabrón.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Las perrutas, bombo.
There's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry.
Ya me los he chingado a todos. Bombo clap, cabrón. Vale, esto es un poco falso de vuestra parte, pero bueno.
I have arrived.
Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike!
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news. Proxy, take us there now.
Bombo clap.
I'm here!
Oh, vuestra puta madre.
Don't worry, boss. I got this. It's my turn. Don't move.
You asked for it!
Your end is here.
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
It's Morse. That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain. It's where the explosion happened.
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're
Boss? You okay?
Moors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour de Inferno. But now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompeii knew nothing about the explosion.
Is it just me? Or does something feel off about Mors? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Roxy, you're onto something! Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Mors was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Morris, time to surrender.
El gordito.
What's this?
My blood's boiling!
Move it!
Target! Perfect!
¿El gordito? Ahora te vas a cagar, ruca. Perfecta ruca.
The pleasure's all yours. Locked on target.
Only champions make history.
Perfecta ruca.
Good. He's trying to get away.
Mors, you coward!
Boss,
Opa.
he escaped through the fissure.
Bombo
Must
cla.
have had something to do with the explosion back there.
Bombo cla. Bombo cla. Bombo
Now's not the
cla.
time.
Bombo cla para
The
todos.
Sons of
Gordito.
Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you?
That's right, Pompeii. I've replaced your Spark Stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will sky, especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether. It will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of Ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control!
What is it? Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign. Damn. Does that mean we're...
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as... Proxy, where are our bikes?
Gorditos.
Fisher took them to a place not too
Vamos,
far
tápale.
away. Come with me. Ferry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
Se acabó.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Mutitos.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now! We can deal with the rest
There's
later!
no time! Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
¡Hostia, mi loco! Ya verás el jefazo. ¡Puta madre! ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? Hostia, soy nivel 57 que me van a chingar bien chingado. ¡Qué guapo! Y con moto. Es el mejor. Dios, qué facherito. ¿Dónde está el bicho? Tengo un... Verás la bomba que me pega el cabrón. Combo clap. Combo clap. Combo clap.
That's right. So long as the oil runs out,
Claro.
he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What?
Combo clap. Combo clap. Combo clap.
You're looking good.
Combo clap. Combo clap. Combo clap. Me da tu muerto.
Let's clear him out!
Combo clap. Combo clap. Combo clap. Nah, es que soy demasiado chingón, me la voy a chingar. Si no me hubiera complicado. Combo clap. Está bien guapo, pero es que estoy demasiado fuerte para él. ¡Dios, Dios, Dios, Dios! ¿Qué está pasando? ¡Qué épico, colegón! ¡Dios! ¡Cabrón! Así sí. Así sí. Dios, es que este jefe es épico, cabrón. Ahora te va con espadas, se la pela dos. ¿Qué está haciendo mi colega? ¿Qué estás haciendo, colegón? ¿Qué estás haciendo, colegón? ¿Qué estás haciendo, mi colega? ¡Oh! Que ven la bomba más pegada, tu hijo de puta. ¡Oh! Y otra. A ver si me tanqueas la ulti. Supongo que sí, estás por dentro. ¡Guau! ¡Qué bombo clap! ¡Cómo pega! ¿Qué estás haciendo, colegón? ¡Qué guapo! ¡Ah, que tiene otro! ¡Opa! ¡Dios! ¡Hostia! ¡Ey, ey! Que te vuelve loco. ¿Te vuelvo loco? Mamá, no paro yo. Está bien, colegón. Ay, no me ha dado tiempo, me loco. Ay, he fallado, soy inútil. Bombo clap. Muy guapo el jefazo, ¿eh? O tiene otra fase. ¡Me tira la motocicleta! Se muere.
I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it.
But Cinder Lake, in a few minutes it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic.
Qué guapa la
Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No.
¿Qué?
Caesar, you can't leave!
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar!
Confío.
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice?
Me cago en Dios, qué épico.
But this is what I have to do.
¡Loco! Yo me estoy motivando, ¿eh? Me estoy motivando. Pero se podría haber tirado con el brazo y pum.
Don't look at me like that. Because I'll start to feel afraid.
Pero habría sido tan fácil de tirar desde ahí con el brazo. Ha canastado, pero es que no hacía falta hacer un knockout, tío. Si fuera Goku, sobrevivía. Pero como no es Goku, me cago, tío. A lo mejor está viva, pero no creo.
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
¿Sigue vivo mi colega Goncio? ¿Opa? Un amor. ¿Qué? ¿Pero cómo? ¿Qué?
Oh, we meet again.
¿Cómo? ¿Qué? Pero ¿y esta la cura de... ¿Cómo? Estoy loquísimo ahora mismo. Ahora mismo estoy muy loco. Me he quedado... Buah, es que esto... Si no lo grabo, vamos, me da algo. Es que hay veces que se me olvida grabar cosas. 3 días después. A ver qué pasó.
Wise, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you, you shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened in the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under control.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moors either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city. Combined with Eos's recordings that day, the old oilfield bikers are well aware of what he did.
Mucho texto,
Proxy,
Esto es
didn't get to
trapela.
thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, all I could do was watch as he rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed in. I saw a light in the darkness, and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I thought she'd be relieved. But that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!"
That was pretty wild. Lighter and I were at a loss for words.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Oh boy.
Wow, a sunflame!
Yeah. All of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
You're always welcome in the outer ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Pombo Mega Club, cabrón. Pombo Mega Club. Voy a grabarlo antes de que se me olvide. Después se me olvida.